The Cherokee Nation is hosting an event this week dedicated to preserving Indigenous languages. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Jonathan Cooper.
And I'm Shannon Brousseau. Tribal leaders say without immediate action, 79 languages could disappear within the next 2 decades. News on 6's Mackenzie Gladney shares how they hope to preserve and promote their languages.
Indigenous language warriors from around the world say their language is their identity, and their identity is their everything. The Cherokee Nation says there was once 350 indigenous languages spoken in what would become the United States. Now there are only 115 languages.
It's the chain that links us to our past. It's what binds us together today. And if that chain is unbroken, it is what links us to the future.
Chief Hoskins says the world isn't whole without celebrating all its peoples. So today through Friday is about fostering meaningful discussions to grow speakers of native languages. He says if this project is successful in its efforts, the impact will be significant.
If we are successful over the course of the next decade, we will bring healing in a very meaningful way to a world that is sorely in need of it.
Cherokee Nation Language Director Howard Payton tells me his goal is the same, to see a significant jump in the number of fluent speakers.
Over the next decade, that we quadruple the amount of Indigenous people that are actually building speakers.
How? He says with events like this, to speak with other Native people to learn new methods.
Instead of us using 40, 50 years of trial and error to try to figure out how to save language, then we may borrow somebody some information.
Payton says the work of Indigenous people is important because he doesn't want to find out the answer to the question that is, what would happen to the world if there were only a few languages? In Tulsa, Mackenzie Gladney, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.